Hey guys, welcome to the second part of my cat and mouse tutorial. I'm Cristiana and today we'll be modeling Robert's little friend Mr. Mouse because I'm lacking on creativity. In the last video we covered how to work single verts, so if that's new to you, make sure to check that part out. And now let's get right into it. And with the 3D cursor placed right in front of our cat, we're going to click Shift A, Mesh, Single Vert and add Single Vert. Give it a skin and subdivision modifier and increase levels to 2. Tab into Edit mode, 1 for Vertex Select mode, Alt Z, select the vert and extrude it on Z. E to extrude again and Ctrl 8 to scale it down a notch. Finally, extrude it once more and scale it down. With Alt Z, you can see and edit each vertex individually. I'm mostly using G on the Z axis to move my verts and Ctrl 8 to scale them up or down. You can do this in your way to create the shape you like. Okay, my top vertex seems to be a little crooked, so let me get that in place. Seems fine, so I'll go into object mode and scale it down because I want my mouse to look way smaller than the kitty right there, so S and drag it. That's small enough, I think. Mouse over the skin mod panel and Ctrl 8 to apply it. Now mouse over the viewport with the body selected, Ctrl A and scale to apply the rescale. Okay, what happened is when I was recording this I went to have dinner and came back and continued modeling and forgot to unpause the recording. So there's a small chunk missing, but what I did was basically after applying the skin mod I applied the subdivision modifier as well, and basically I just edited and warped the shape with the proportional editing tool, which the hotkey is O, so that the mouse's body was slightly curved forward and the top where the head was gonna go was pointier to fit the nose. And now carrying on. So we'll go ahead and, lazy as we are, select the cat's nose, shift it to duplicate and move it so it's visible. Go to top view, rotate 180 on Z axis and drag it with G so it lines up with the mouse. Do the same on side view, front view, then go to top view again and scale it down. Press the numpad period and basically align it and put it in place using G and rotating only on X. For the eyes, get the 3D cursor in place. Shift A and add UV sphere. Again, like I said in the last video, we're doing low poly so we don't need tons of segments. Scale it down in edit mode, numpad period, object mode and adjust the position and size on top view. Still in edit mode with box select, select half the sphere. Shift D to duplicate and click to confirm. P to separate by selection. Object mode and select a new object, rotate it so it takes the place of an eyelid. And scale it up a bit. Add a solidify and adjust the thickness. I'm noticing it created some type of artifact in there where instead of half a sphere it made sort of a twisty shape in there, but at a first glance inspection I can't see anything wrong with the vertices or edges, and I happen to have a tendency to be quite lazy at times like this, so I'll just leave it be, since it won't bother me in anything. But let me know in the comments if you get this too, and if you fixed it, how. But anyway, let's shade smooth. Apply that solidify and select both the eye and the eyelid. Right click and parent, object. Add a mirror modifier to both objects, eyedropping the body. And he's got a funny face already. Let's make it better with big square teeth. Shift right click where the teeth are gonna go and add a plane. Edit mode and scale it down. Move it up a bit so the position better suits your liking, and go to side view and E to extrude it down a tiny bit. Back to top view, Ctrl R and loop cut right in the middle like that. 2 to add select mode and select that little edge right there. Ctrl B to bevel it with exactly 2 segments. Select that edge again, and with the auto merge option activated, grab it and bring it back on Y like that. Select those two and S, X to bring them close together like that. Now select those 4 edges on the bottom of the teeth and bevel them. 2 segments should suffice. Adjust the positioning, and if it looks a bit stupid, that's okay, because you won't see it in the render. Check it rendered. Place the 3D cursor where you want the ears to be, Shift A to add a cylinder, rotate it 90 degrees in the X-axis, and in edit mode scale it down on Y so it gets thin like that, and then scale it all the way down like that. G and grab it out of the way. Select the front face and click I to inset the face. Move it in a bit, inset again, move it in again. Repeat. And then select the loops we created with Alt, move them on X and Z, bringing them to the bottom right side of the circle. Adjust them a bit, bringing the loops in or out. Finally, bevel the outer loops so both of them get a bit smoother. Check the shade smooth. Edit mode and run for vertex select. Change from box select to select circle, shortcut C I think, and with proportional editing select those little vertices right there and drag them like so. Alt Z and do the same with a smaller selection. Repeat with an even smaller selection. Snap to front view. Get the ear where it's supposed to be and spend how long you need to get it in the right place. It took me a while, so I'll speed it up. Generally, move it and rotate it until it looks okay. I also added a little curve by selecting all of those little verts along the middle of the ear and moving them a bit up with a proportional editing. Adjust, 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 and at last slap in a mirror modifier and I drop the body. Let's give him some little pause by putting the 3D cursor right there and add a single vert with Shift A. Skin and subdiv modifiers, edit mode and Ctrl A to scale it down. Alt Z for wireframe mode, E to extrude outwards, Ctrl A to scale down and scale down the base vert a bit too. And with it selected, extrude again in front of it and scale down. Repeat to the left and then selecting the base again, extrude it back, creating what might look a bit like a chicken leg, so that's kinda cool. Perfect. Apply the skin modifier, shade smooth, bring it up on Z and on top view, rotate it so the pop points a bit out like that. Adjust it. Now select it and let's apply a mirror modifier and attach it to the body of Mr. Mouse here. Cute! Let's look onto his back and shift right click there for the tail. Shift A, add single vert, skin and subdivision modifiers. Edit mode, Ctrl A to scale it down. E to extrude it a bit inside the body and Alt Z to wireframe mode, and with that vert selected we're gonna mark it as root. Now we'll begin extruding it outwards, and side view might be a bit better for that. Let's adjust the thickness of the verts with Ctrl A as we go. Extrude, repeat, do this until you have a nice long tail. Now that we're cool with it, let's move on to top view and move the verts like so. So the tail sort of zigzags. And in the end we can extrude it a bit further so it curves a little. Looks pretty nice to me, so Ctrl A on the skin mod panel and shade smooth. Let's see it rendered with cycles. And that's it for Mr. Mouse. So thanks for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like down below. In the next video of this series, we'll be coloring this scene and adding some background details. However, I might drop a small regular standalone tutorial before that, so don't forget to tune in. I'll leave my social media and I guess I'll be seeing you.